Alright? It's because of that reason right there. For we have made lies our refuge. You want to believe the lies that these doctors tell you and these medicines. You want the doctors to go ahead and kill you. And you want to give them your money. Alright, for killing you. You want to, it also says, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. You want to hide under the falsehood. Alright? You want to hide under the damn medical industry and what they tell you is right and wrong. Instead of going by these scriptures, the Most High never said to go to some damn Edomite to go get some medication that's fake. Told you he made the medication to come out the ground for you. You don't see animals going to Esau to get medication. Why the Most High said, the ass knoweth his master, my people do it not know, neither do they consider. Your master ain't Esau. You don't got to go to him. Medications, he ain't the fuck. He didn't make you. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, it says, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Alright. So under the umbrella of American philosophy, under the pharmaceutical, which goes back to pharmakeia, which goes back to witchcraft, under the pharmaceutical industry, the FDA, you won't even take a drug. I mean, you won't even take the herbs because you say the FDA hasn't approved it. Or the FDA, you know, when you buy certain herbs, like you go buy these herbs or you go buy certain supplements from the store, it'll say the statements on this bottle have not been approved by the FDA. Alright, so you'll be like, well, this shit, you know, it's not gonna do nothing. It's just a fucking dietary supplement. If it ain't doing nothing, then what the hell are you taking it for? Alright? Your body is just like a car. If you got a car, you go change your oil. Your car runs off of oil. Your oil is like, the oil in your car is like your blood. Alright? You gotta make sure antifreeze is in your car. You gotta make sure transmission fluid is in your car. You gotta make sure all these different fluids is in your car so that it runs correctly. If it's not in your car, then your car not gonna run correctly. Your body's the same way. People take dietary supplements, which they should be taking the herbs, because your body has certain reserves in it, certain like gold, copper, alright, different things in your body that your body needs that you have to replenish because you will get low on it. And when you get low on certain things in your body, it causes problems. It's the same if you get low on oil, you'll lose power in your car. If you get low on blood, you'll lose power in your earthly car, which is your body. This is your earthly vehicle. Just a vehicle for your spirit. So just the way you saying where you take care of your car, you make sure the fluids is level, is where it needs to be. Make sure everything is running correctly. Sometimes you might put a carburetor flush in it just to keep your carburetor clean. It's the same thing with your body. You need to do the same thing. Make sure all your minerals is up. You know, make sure you get enough of your certain minerals, the vitamins that you need. Sometimes you might do a flush to flush out the poisons out your body that's accumulated, the heavy metals from different foods that you eat that's accumulated. It's the same thing. You don't need a doctor to tell you that. Okay? Matter of fact, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you to keep eating all the bullshit that you're eating and come back to them, and they're going to give you some fucking wonder medication that's supposed to cure every damn thing for you. You're just going to end up dying from it. Alright? If they were telling you the truth, the first thing they would do is they would tell you to change your diet. Alright? They would tell you not to eat so much meat. First of all, they would tell you not to eat pork. They'll tell you to follow the dietary laws of the Bible. Okay? That'll be the first thing they did. But they don't do that, once again, because they're physicians of liars. This whole industry, pharmaceutical companies, doctors, medical industry, health food, even the health food industry, the food industry are not going to tell you that, because they're not going to make money off of you if they do. Everything that you need grows all around us, man. And it's free. It's supposed to be free. Everything that you need, the Most High created it, and it's supposed to be free. You need water, you need air, you need herbs. You need shelter. All these things are supposed to be free. Everything out here you could use for those things. But this society want to charge you, and they want to make your life grievous, and they want to fucking they want to kill you in the long run. So they tell you not to use these things. All right, so let's keep going. I won't make it too long. All right, so what was I at? Yeah, so Psalms chapter 55. Psalms chapter 55, verse 20. It says, he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but woe was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right, now you go to these doctors, you go to this pharmaceutical, you go to any health industry or whatever, the hospital, and their words going to be smoother than butter, man. They're going to act like they want to help you. But then they're going to pull out this fucking drug and give it to you, and it's going to be war against you, because it's going to fucking try to kill you. It's going to kill you eventually. So that's what that scripture is talking about. All right? Daniel chapter 8, verse 24. All right? Daniel chapter 8, verse 24. All right, and it's all, and everything is set up. Everything that this so-called white man does is based off of deceit, lies, deceit. A lie that seems true. Okay? A lie that seems true. All right, so we're gonna go to Daniel chapter 8, verse 24. It says, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, because the Most High gave this man power to rule. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper in practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people, which are you Israelites. You're destroyed. This is one means of him destroying you, through the medication, the drugs, and the food. All right, having you eating these fucked up food diets. All right, that's one way he fucked you up. Okay, that's how he destroyed you. It says, and through his policy also shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. All right, by peace shall destroy many. I mean, you go in there, when you go to these so-called medical industry people, doctors and pharmaceutical companies, pharmaceutical reps, everything, they always seem so nice, like they care about you. But that's a ploy to get your money, man, and to get your trust in them. Sorry, I'm just trying to set this camera up. But that's a ploy to get your money and to get you trusting in them. All right? It's all a ploy. It says he shall destroy through peace. He shall also stand, wait, let me go back some. It says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. What is craft? Craft, two things. Witchcraft, but when you really go into the Hebrew, the word is behind it, means deceit. So he shall cause deceit to prosper. What do we read in Revelation chapter 18? It said that he was deceived the nations through his witchcraft, his sorcery, which goes back to pharmacy, all right, witchcraft. Okay? All right? Alright. Then in chapter 8, verse 25, it says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but shall be broken without hand. Right, so that's how this man deceived the whole earth. Alright? Through deceit, lies. Through his witchcraft, which is drugs. Using drugs in people's food, in the foods. He dropped drugs in the air. Alright? The different diets that he got you eating, these fucking fake ass processed foods and shit. Alright, got you eating this fucking sugar, which is a drug. That's how this man deceives, man. Okay, so moving on. Psalms chapter 49. Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Alright? That's what they believe. Alright? Matter of fact, let me start up. That ain't even no one. Okay, it says, nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beast that perish. And that's what these heathens, that's what Esau is like, the fucking beast. Alright? They are beasts. It says, this their way is folly, yet their prosperity approve their sayings. Their prosperity approve their sayings, meaning their children approve these things. You try to act like they down with us, like they really care about us going to slavery and shit, like they really want to, you know, help us and shit. But they approve these sayings that these Edomites put out, these doctors and stuff like that. All right, these young Edomite kids, young so-called white people, they approve these things, man. They push these things on our people, man. They try to tell you you need to go to the doctor, you need to take this medication, all right? You need to eat these foods, these processed foods, all right? Because like scriptures say, yet their posterity approve their sayings, man. They approve these damn things that these heathens putting out to make us sick, man. Alright, so moving on, Psalms 14 and 15. Try to go kind of fast. Psalms 14 and 15 says, oh, there ain't no 15, Psalms 14. I'm sorry. Proverbs 14 and 15. Proverbs 14 and 15 says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. And the simple believe everything the damn doctor tells them. Alright? They believe everything that doctor tells them, man. But it says the prudent man looketh well to his going, meaning men like us, we research the shit. We don't just take medication because the doctor said take it, because we trust the doctor. Alright? You should always, anytime somebody tell you something, you should go look it up. You shouldn't just take their word for it, man.